Hello and welcome back to another episode of Main Event Wrestling, and this is part 3 of my full season playthrough on the Raw side of things on Smackdown vs Raw on PS2. Quick recap as to what happened in the last episode. So, my first title defense month in June. So I come out, and I'm in a tag team match with Kane and Flair, and I had Chris Benoit as my partner, although I refer to him as Anonymous. Anyway, won the match, and then Orton and Jericho decide to steal my belt. The following week, they come out and Bischoff is like, "Oh, how irresponsible of you to leave your title unattended. How rude." Anyway, he gave me the opportunity to face one of them, so I picked Orton, whipped his ass, and then the following week he was like, "Ratings were so good, I'm gonna put every one of you into a triple threat non-title. So, if Orton or Jericho win, they will become number one contender at Bad Blood." And I'm like, alright, fine, let's go into this. Whip their ass, and I win the match. So technically, I should not have had an opponent for Bad Blood. But the part-time player that is, Chris Benoit, aka Anonymous, went ahead and decided, "Oh, I'd like a title match, please." Me being a gracious champion was like, "Okay, fine, I'll give you a title match." And then I whipped his ass. End of story. But we're heading towards SummerSlam now. We're in August. And August always leads to the biggest party of the summer. Again, SummerSlam. And on the SmackDown side of things, when I did it as The Undertaker, it led to the Elimination Chamber. Is that going to happen this time around? Well, we can only find out. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
I know you all came out here to see the World Heavyweight Champion in action tonight, right? You want to see the champ put his title on the line because nothing gets a crowd more pumped up than seeing a title match. Am I right? Well, tonight is your lucky night because the champ is going to face off against two other of this brand's top superstars in a steel cage. Unfortunately, I'm not sure that you all deserve to see an actual title match, so the belt will not be on the line. But hey, you can all pretend, right? That's admirable, champ, but unfortunately for these people, I still make the rules around here, and my decision stands.
Okay, so first of all, thrown into a steel cage match, not happy about that. Triple threat, still not happy about that, but I remember something similar on the SmackDown side of things, and if I remember correctly, I praised the decision of GM Kurt Angle. So this time around, I thought, let's go against the decision. Let's see what happens. See if the title is on the line. But obviously, Mr. Bischoff has said that, he makes the rules, he makes the matches. So it's going to be non-title. So it's me versus Triple H versus Kane in a steel cage triple threat match. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's get into it. Alright, let's rock. No matter what happens, go after Triple H. Kane can do whatever he wants. Preferably play a game or merely go fuck himself. Oh, Jesus Christ. Both men went... both men after me. This is not going to be pretty. Well, what I might do... One of them wants to, pull off a move like that or something. I don't know. But I'm also hoping that Kane goes ahead and does one. Come on. Faster, Shawn. Faster. Faster. Faster, damn it. Oh, this is not going to be a good match for me. First of all, I'm classed as a light heavyweight in this. Triple H is a heavyweight and he's got, like, you know, the strength of the gods, and Kane is a super heavyweight, so picking him up is going to be impossible. And any opportunity that I get to try and do anything, you know, those two are literally just going to be going up at each other and then after me. You know, like I said, it's not going to be exactly the easiest of matches. I won't be surprised if I lose. In fact, I've pretty much resigned myself to potentially losing. Right, go. Go, Shawn, go. Faster, Shawn, faster. Down, down. Oh, what the hell? How could I lose?
Can you believe the carnage? And for what? There was no title at stake. The fans deserve more. And frankly, so do the combatants. Love them or hate them.
You heard Eric Bischoff, JR. The fans didn't deserve to see a title match here tonight. They still got a great match, though, so what's there to complain about?
I mean, I couldn't help but laugh in the middle of that because, like, how? I was at the top first. You know, I still lost. So I saw it, I had the head start, I was like, go, go, you know, everything like that, and yeah, still lost. But hey, I didn't lose the title. That's a good thing, I guess, you know, but let's move on.
I was just looking over the ratings of last week's cage match, and they're through the roof. SmackDown didn't have anything that could touch them. Listen, champ, you're a big draw as a champion. You're my golden egg-laying goose. I am not going to jeopardize that by risking your title. Now go and get ready. You're in the main event again tonight. Non-title match, naturally.
Well, I've heard of champions that didn't want to risk their titles, but I've never heard of a general manager who didn't.
I don't think the fans are gonna like this, JR.
And you know what? Before that segment started, I was thinking to myself, what's the money that Eric Bischoff would be like, oh, that was one of the highest rated segments in all of Raw history. And you know what? He said it. Okay, you know, the ratings were through the roof. But when you look at that match objectively, that match sucked. It just did. What a corny ending as well. Anyway, main event, Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho. A rivalry renewed, which will probably continue on into, you know, further things to do with this storyline. So, without further ado, let's wrestle. Alright, Chris. You and me, one-on-one. Let's get this over and done with and keep moving forward, shall we? I mean, I get that I, as the World Heavyweight Champion, you know, wants to be a noble fighting champ and everything like that. But also, at the same time, I'm kind of glad that I wasn't in that title match. Or that wasn't a title match, rather, because that would have been an embarrassing way to lose your title. I mean, like, you know, losing your title in, say, 6-man Hell in a Cell, like I did as Jericho, right? Losing my title in 6-man Hell in a Cell. That's embarrassing enough. But to then go ahead and lose the title in a triple threat cage match where Kane hits a chokeslam on Triple H. Both me and him go up to escape the cage, right? I get there first, and I still drop off second. It's just something that you can't write. But until then, yep, me and Jericho going at it. Obviously, they had one of the best ladder matches in in the 2000s, in 2008, No Mercy. That ladder match, oof, what a banger. You know, it's also one of the last times that Lance Cade was seen on screen as well, because, if I'm not mistaken, he passed away shortly after that. You know, rest in peace to him. But yeah, like, and Billy Gunn special. But yeah, like, the match itself, anyway, I mean, like, it was an absolute banger, and what was it? Jericho ended up losing a tooth, I think. I think he ended up chipping a tooth in one of the spots. Can't remember which one, but it'll never be as bad as watching Joey Mercury's face explode because of a ladder spot at Armageddon in 2006. You know, which led to him being sidelined for a long time because that ended up shattering his nose and orbital bone. And then he had to take a lot of time off for recovery to begin with. He came back wrestling with a mask as well at one point. This was, I think, at the time when Eminem split up. So he was left on his own, no real character change. Then yeah, he got addicted to painkillers, you know, one of the true devils of the wrestling industry, you know. And obviously we've heard before how, like, CM Punk, you know, made sure that he was alright, you know, bought his house for him and all that good stuff. You can say what you want about Punk in terms of how he conducts himself when it comes to WWE or his time in AEW or whatever, but you know, Punk has looked after people. I mean, damn, man. Would anyone else have bought Joey Mercury's house? Since it was so close to, you know, foreclosing and everything, going to the bank, and he would have ended up homeless. You know, and then obviously Joey Mercury had a brief run again as part of Punk's Straight Edge Society. And then he just became a bit of a producer. And then he was, what was it? It was the J&J Security as well with Seth Rollins when he first won his WWE Championship. I can't remember if Joey Mercury is still working for WWE, actually. Just off the top of my head, I just can't remember. I mean, it's not that much of a big of a deal, is it? I mean, if he is, great. If he isn't, then I hope he's, you know, getting some work and what have you. Whether it's as a trainer, something behind the scenes, you know, preaching about the devils of painkillers and blah, 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 blah. But until then, let's make Jericho's face explode. Pop goes your nose.
1, 2, 3.
Wow, that was a real main eventer. Those two had one heck of a fight, even if it wasn't a championship match.
I find it hard to believe that this can go on, King. How much longer can Eric Bischoff continue to protect his champion with non-title matches?
Well, all I can say, JR, is that it's not my fault now he doesn't want to put me in non-title matches. It's not that he's protecting me, you know, I can look after myself. Apparently not inside a steel cage in a triple threat match, but that's besides the point. You know, but I can still do it, you know. It's all good, it's all gravy, isn't it? I mean, it's just down to him when he wants to start putting people in title matches against me. But we're going to find out if that's going to be the case next week. Yeah, well, not next week in real life, but on SmackDown vs. Raw. Anyway, let's move on to it.
The ratings for your match last week were absolutely off the charts. I can't remember the last time I've seen ratings that high.
Hey, I want to know what the deal was with the last two main events. Cage matches are career-shortening matches, and you didn't even give me a title shot.
Yeah, I don't usually give a damn what this guy thinks, but he's right. The belt should have been on the line in that cage.
Look, I'm not going to get bullied into anything. This is my show, and you can either get out of my office or get out of WWE. Well, I'm glad they're gone. Now, if you thought the last two main events were something, listen to this, champ. Tonight, I booked you in a $10,000 triple threat ladder match challenge. Will your title... What a kidder, of course not. Now go get ready, champ.
Okay, just another rando, main event, no title. But hey, $10,000 challenge against Benoit and Orton. Alright, let's try and win 10 grand. If I lose, I lose. It's not the end of my life. At least I'll still be the champ. But, still leaves open what's going to happen at SummerSlam. Who is my opponent or opponents? Should I rephrase all of that? Going to be? Well, I mean, like with some of the contenders that I've faced so far in this particular storyline, I have a good idea, especially if it's going to lead to the Elimination Chamber. Anyway, we're going to find out what's going to happen with this ladder match. So, let's wrestle. Right, let's go. Apparently, everybody wants to go. Table, chair, just the pseudo TLC match is kicked off. Oh, love it. Right. So, whose ass am I going to beat? Well, Orton's going straight into, taking off the ring thing, But I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to hurt you, Randy. Right. Well, it'd be nice if you moved Benoit so I can hurt Randy. Boom! What a way to hurt someone. Alright, damn it! Can't see who hired the TNA or AEW ring crew. God damn it! Straight into an RKO. Absolute jerks. 3. God dang it. Got you there, Randall. Don't know why the crowd's booing this. Yes, Benoit. Smash his chest in. Don't go after me. What the hell? I mean, if I lose, it's, not exactly the worst thing to happen in my life. Right. Need to put someone through a table. Like, properly. I think it's going to be Mr. Randall Keith. No! God damn it. Right, so he's got some super invincibility now. Right, okay. Finally, got to put someone through a table. Alright, cool. You just had to pick up the ladder, didn't you? Just had to pick it up. Alright, Randy. Benoit just had to ruin that moment. Like, literally, just had to go ruin it. Why are people so intent on ruining things? Great. Dang it. And... Right, so Randall's on the outside. He's down. Dang it! Okie dokie. I know I've already put you through a table once, but might as well do it again. Great. Quick famouser. Bing. Randy, you're kind of in my way. Definitely didn't want to go for that. Oops. This is going to suck. Anything. I need Benoit to... Damn. Do you want to get up, Shawn? Oh my days. Ugh. Glad the match has gone on for too long. God damn it. It's just going to be a mad scramble at this point. And at the moment, none of my reversals are doing anything. He's falling off the mat. 1, 2, bing. Damn it! Oh, for the love of! For frickin' hell. How's that chair lasted? Oh, come on, Benoit. Ugh. What the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be doing that on him. Not on me, you idiot. Look, Benoit, this is a perfect opportunity for you to win. Oh, for the love of. This is why I can't have nice things. I got kids to feed. Right, now I'm down for God knows how long. Yo, Shawn, do you want to get up? That's what I'm talking about. Right, he is that. I hit that. Crap. Oh, for the love of! How did he get up so freaking quickly? Right, Randy, please. Go away. Oh, come on. Oh, God. Ugh. Alright, I'm bored of this match now. Can it just come to an end? One of you clowns bloody win the bloody thing. Come on, get up, Shawn. That's it. He's dead. He's dead. Right. Benoit, stay down. Just stay. Why there? Why there? Why is he putting it like that? I'm aiming it to put it into the center. Crying out loud. No, 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 no. Oh, thank God.
Look at that, JR. He just won $10,000. Oh, man, this is his lucky day. I wonder what I'd buy if I won $10,000. Maybe a trip to the pet store, if you know what I mean.
Well, there's one thing you can't buy with $10,000, and that's a championship. $10,000 is a heck of a distraction, but for my money, I'd rather see a title match.
Hey, I want a word with you, jerky.
Okay.
After that match last week, I deserve a title shot this Sunday at Summerslam.
Look, that's just not going to happen.
So do I.
Me too. We put our bodies on the line for your ratings. And what do we have to show for it? Nothing.
Yeah. And where are your ratings going to be if all of us decide that we're done playing your games, huh?
Okay. Calm down. I didn't realize you all felt so strongly about this. I just had a great idea. This Sunday at SummerSlam, we'll have a 6-man Elimination Chamber match for the title. How's that sound?
Well, what a relief. Ended up winning the ladder match at the last bloody second, and I was getting really bored and, being dragged off at the last second. But hey, we got the win, got the $10,000, and just as I expected, it's pretty much the same storyline as the Smackdown side, leading towards the Elimination Chamber. But hey, it's going to be Jericho, Benoit, Randy Orton, Triple H and Kane inside the Elimination Chamber. It's going to be one hell of a match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Let's get to SummerSlam.
I can't believe I got pressured into doing this. An Elimination Chamber match for the title? There's no way you're going to walk out of there as champ. You might not walk out, period.
Yep, there we go, and that is Fighting Champion Talk. Shawn Michaels versus Triple H, Kane, Jericho, Benoit and Orton. World Heavyweight Championship, Elimination Chamber. It's going to be one hell of a fight. So, without further ado, let's wrestle. Okay, so I'm not in the match first, it's Jericho and Orton. Who's going to get a possible pinfall victory before I enter the match? But it's not like when I was The Undertaker, where it was a case of, you know what, this is going to be easy pickings. Or you know what, even worse, when I was Eddie Guerrero, and I went into an Elimination Chamber against, who was it? It was Undertaker, Brock. I think A-Train was in there, Big Show, and who was the other one? John Cena. Like, wow. Okay. That was crazy, you know? And I still walked out as champ. I mean, did I walk out as champ when I was Booker T? Oh wait, no, I won, when did I win the title? As Booker T. I think I ended up winning the title at Vengeance to then lose it at SummerSlam. Then I went into the storyline. Oh wait, yeah, I won it. I think, yeah, it was in the Elimination Chamber. Because I was the brand new Booker T, you know? That was good. And obviously you can't get the Elimination Chamber in Shut Your Mouth. So, what are you going to do about it? Right, 5 seconds until the next wrestler comes in. Better get ready, just in case. And it is Triple H. Triple H is in next. Who's he going to go after? His former Evolution protege? Yes, straight away. He's not going to kick Y2J's ass. I mean, Triple H is just ridiculously built in this game, just like it was in Here Comes the Pain. I mean, now, they definitely blew him out of proportion there. He was heavily built, but yeah, again, there was always the slight exaggeration on the body type. So if you remember Scott Steiner, or even Brock Lesnar in Here Comes the Pain, like, their bodies were just, it was unreal. It was nuts. Speaking of which, Randy just got punched in the nuts. But at the moment, Jericho's having his way with Triple H. Didn't last long. But now, nope. I was thinking maybe, you know, Triple H will team up with his former Evolution protege, but apparently not. You know, Jericho's got a yellow body at the moment, and BAM! Triple H style punch to the face. Right, 6 seconds to go before the next competitor is in. Is it going to be Kane, Benoit, or myself? And, better get ready. It is the Big Red Machine, the devil's favorite demon, Kane. Jericho eating some steel. Kane has entered the match, and BAM! Straight in on Randy Orton. Kane is one that I don't particularly want to mess with, neither is Triple H, because as I said before, one's a super heavyweight and one has literally the power of the gods. He might as well be Hercules at this point, maybe even Thor. You know, but right about now we just got to see how this all plays out. Jericho's taking the worst beating so far. I mean, he's got an orange head and a yellow body. Randy Orton's got a yellow body. But like I said, the power of the gods of Triple H will literally tear through anybody. And are all of my opponents in this match like dirty wrestlers, so they're all heels effectively? Well, that's bloody good to know. Right, 8 seconds remaining. Me or Benoit? Who's gonna come in? And it's me! I am in 5th. Alright, Jericho. Right. I'm going in for an easy kill. Don't you dare break that out, Kane. Alright, there we go. Jericho's gone. Kane has decided to put some stank on me. So I'm going to even the odds. A little bit of this. Right. There goes 1 plexiglass. There goes 2 plexiglass. Into the steel. His body's now, you know, merrily fucked up. He's now gone. 2 down. There we go. Right, I'm going to let Beavis and Butthead continue to go at it on the outside there. So I'm going to eyeball Mr. Benoit. Or I could just stay up here for the time being. Right, which side? He's coming that side. If he wants a piece of me, he can come and get me. That's fine. Just come meet me on this side. Go on. Come on, buddy. Tell you what. You don't want to come to me, so I'll come to you. Say hello to plexiglass. It sucks. Say hello to plexiglass too. It sucks. Oh, I was going to show you the 3-core of chains. Right. Grab Randy. Boom. Let's try and go for a cheeky pin. Ooh. Just kicked out. Got saved by Benoit's body there. The hell, can't see anything. Triple H, if you want to finish Randy off, that would be great, as opposed to some of this crap. What other plexiglass can I smash? Right, Randy's out. He's just given up. Benoit wants to carry on doing that to Triple H. That'd be great. No issues, no qualms, no nothing. Just keep on throwing him into light. But he's gone for a pin instead. Ooh, Triple H kicked out. Interesting. You know what? I'm going to let you two go out. I'm just going to step out here on this side. And I'm going to do a couple of taunts. Why? Get the crowd on my side. Until one of you is eliminated. And it looks like it's going to be Mr. Benoit. Right. Come on, Hunter. Right. You want to dance? It's our last dance. Smash. Smash. You know what? I'm not going to pin him just yet. I'll give him a chance. Plus, it wouldn't be right if I was to just do that. You know, just smash the 3 people until, you know, body or whatever is at an acceptable position. So instead, what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to beat their ass. Bit like that. Right. Grab another taunt. Well, that was lucky. Bam! And Kabloomski. Here we go, baby. Time to tune up that band. Boom! Your face explodes in a cheeky pin.
He retained the title, and he beat 5 superstars in the Elimination Chamber to do it, by God.
It's incredible, JR. It's unbelievable. What an incredible match.
If you look up Slobberknocker in the dictionary, this is exactly what you'd see.
No one can accuse the champ of not being a fighting champion anymore.
I mean, some would look at that and say, oh, you took the easy way out because you used the plexiglass and the chain. Well, what's the point if I... No. If I'm at a disadvantage against 5 other dudes, I gotta use any other kind of, like, you know, system to try and win. Do I care that I did that? Not at all. Why? Because I'm still World Heavyweight Champion. Bulls. So yeah, there you go. And that brings me to the end of this week's episode of Main Event Wrestling. And as always, I hope that you've enjoyed yourself. If you have, give it a like, share the video as well, because the more shares, the more views, the more that the channel continues to grow, and the more that I get to do this for you. Subscribe to World-1 Entertainment, and if this is your first time on the channel, don't forget to check out all of the other content that's currently available, because you never know, there might be something that you like. And if you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so you are notified about any and all content that goes live onto the channel. Join us next time on this full season playthrough, where we head into, I assume, September for Unforgiven. Who knows what's going to happen on that? I mean, I don't know. So yeah, join us next time, and I will see you guys for some more 1, 2, 3 count Main Event Wrestling. Take it easy, everyone.